Frances Tiafoe's homecoming at DC Open, Superstar Showdown. Imagine stepping onto a court where every fan knows your name and cheers like you're the hometown hero. That's exactly what Frances Tiafoe experiences at the DC Open, his beloved home tournament. This superstar's return to Washington, D.C. is more than just a tennis competition. It's a celebration of his roots and a chance to inspire the next generation. Published on July 21st, 2025 in Washington, D.C., Tiafoe's journey from a local prodigy to a global tennis star is nothing short of remarkable. Walking from the press conference room to the player area takes him just a few minutes. But along the way, he has stopped multiple times to sign autographs on posters featuring his face. It's a testament to his popularity and the affection locals have for him. During his brief stop, Tiafoe catches up with tournament director Mark Ein and takes a call from Ben Shelton discussing plans for their upcoming doubles match. For Tiafoe, these interactions are part of his cherished annual ritual, one that climaxes with his participation in the US Open in August. "It's just great to be back home," Tiafoe says, emphasizing how much he appreciates the support he receives. "Everyone from security to staff is so excited to see me, and I get messages of pride and encouragement from kids too." On the tournament grounds, the excitement is palpable. Fans, like one who carries a sandwich board declaring "Frances Tiafoe in the house," demonstrate the level of enthusiasm. Tiafoe jokes, "I just get mobbed everywhere I go," which is kind of fun. Growing up 30 minutes away in College Park, Maryland, Tiafoe learned to play tennis with his brother Franklin at the Junior Tennis Champion Center, where his father was part of the team that built the facility. After training there for over a decade, Tiafoe moved to Boca Raton, but the DC Open remains close to his heart. "This area has shaped me into the person I am today," Tiafoe explains. "It's incredible to see how far the tournament has come and to be its face. I hope to continue inspiring more people of color to get involved in tennis." Recently, Tiafoe achieved a significant milestone by reaching the quarterfinals of the French Open, a surface he previously struggled with. His impressive performance there has shifted his mindset, making him more confident about competing in all 4 Grand Slams. "I feel like I have a shot at all 4 majors now," he says. "It shows that no matter your background, if you're ready and passionate, you can achieve anything." Seeded 6th in the singles event, Tiafoe is the main attraction for the opening night session, paired with Shelton for a doubles match against Australian players John Peers and Matt Ebden on Stadium Court. Despite his busy schedule, Tiafoe looks forward to the unique opportunities the DC Open offers. "There are so many things I can do here that wouldn't be allowed elsewhere," he says with a smile. It's all good things, all good problems. For Tiafoe, returning to the DC Open is more than just a tennis event. It's a reminder of where he started and a chance to give back to the community that has supported him throughout his career. As he prepares for another exciting tournament, Tiafoe reflects on how far he's come and the impact he hopes to make. But here's where it gets controversial. Should more attention be given to local tournaments like the DC Open, or should players focus solely on Grand Slam events? What do you think? Frances Tiafoe's homecoming. The road to the City Open. When the ball hits the court at the City Open, it's not just a game. It's a story of roots, resilience, and redemption. For Frances Tiafoe, the 2022 US Open semifinalist, stepping onto the hard courts of his hometown tournament isn't just a professional obligation. It's a deeply personal journey back to where it all began. This year's Mubadala Citi DC Open marks more than a return for the 26-year-old. It's a homecoming that blends ambition with nostalgia in a way few athletes can claim. Born and raised in Hyattsville, Maryland, just miles from the tournament grounds, Tiafoe spent his formative years training at the Junior Tennis Champion Center in College Park. From ball kid to ATP contender, the City Open has been a backdrop to his rise. Now, as one of the most recognizable American players in the sport, he's back to reclaim a piece of the legacy he built there. "Hard courts mean something special to me," Tiafoe said during a press conference before his 2025 opener. "Sure, Grand Slams like Wimbledon and the French Open are massive, but there's a different energy here. This is where I want to prove I belong." The City Open, now an ATP WTA 500 event, holds a unique place in Tiafoe's career. It was his ATP debut at 16, the stage where he first heard the roar of a home crowd. and a tournament where he's remained a local hero ever since. This year, he's aiming to reset after a challenging summer, using the event as a springboard into the US Open. I snuck into this event, he joked. But honestly, what drives me is seeing my name on that stadium sign. That's motivation enough. Tiafoe's return isn't just about individual goals. He's teaming up with 21-year-old Ben Shelton, the 2022 NCAA singles champion, Ben rising ATP star in doubles, a partnership that signals a generational shift in American tennis. But in DC, Tiafoe's local ties remain unmatched. His efforts to boost diversity in the sport and his deep connection to the community have made him a symbol of hope beyond the lines. "This city shaped me," he said. "From security guards to staff, everyone here feels like family. The love I get here, it's like a reunion every time I step on the court." While a City Open title still eludes him, Tiafoe's mindset is clear. Do or die. He's not just playing to win, he's playing to leave nothing behind. "That's how I play my best tennis," he explained. "I want to show up, give it everything, and prove I can compete at the highest level." Despite a tough exit in the doubles event alongside Shelton, the match highlighted the potential of both players. Their performance was a glimpse into the future of American tennis, a future Tiafoe is determined to lead. But here's where it gets controversial. Does home court advantage truly elevate a player's game? Or does the pressure of expectations weigh them down? Tiafoe's career suggests the former. But what about when the stakes are highest? We want to hear your take. Can local pride be a player's secret weapon? Or does it become a liability? Share your thoughts in the comments. Photography by Joy Washington, Fox Sports Radio. Written by a digital intern at Listen In with KNN. Currently studying journalism at Arizona State University. I've always believed in the power of storytelling to amplify voices that matter. Whether it's uncovering hidden stories or giving a platform to underrepresented communities, my goal is to make sure every person feels seen, heard, and understood. Frances Tiafoe on faster Washington Open ports. A third round win. Frances Tiafoe has just returned to the spotlight on his home courts, and he's already noticing some surprising changes. After advancing to the third round of the Washington Open, Tiafoe opened up about his experience competing on the courts this year, revealing some observations that might surprise even seasoned tennis fans. But here's where it gets controversial. He claims the courts in Washington, D.C. are noticeably faster than in previous years, which had sparked quite a debate among players and fans alike. Fresh from Wimbledon, where Tiafoe faced a shocking second-round loss that left him visibly frustrated, the American star is more than eager to reconnect with his supporters in front of his home crowd. There's something special about playing on familiar ground, especially during the intense North American hardcourt season, and Tiafoe is ready to make the most of it. His run at the City Open in Washington began with a gritty 3-set win over fellow American Alexander Kovacevic. The match tested Tiafoe's skills and patience, but ultimately he triumphed 7-5, 3-6, 6-3, securing his spot in the next round against Italy's rising star Flavio Cobolli. One of the most striking details from Tiafoe's recent performance was his incredible 87% success rate on first serve points during that match, an impressive feat that highlights his serving prowess. But Tiafoe didn't hold back in describing the challenges posed by the courts themselves. "I thought the match didn't have a lot of long rallies," he admits. "The courts are really fast this year, much faster than before. That made it tough to get into any solid return game. It was all about serving well, and fortunately, I found my rhythm toward the end." He went on to praise Kovacevic's powerful serving, noting the high number of aces on both sides, which contributed to the fast pace and shortened points. "It's not like the most exciting tennis all the time," Tiafoe conceded candidly. "But I'm just happy to come out on top. There were moments of good tennis in there, and serving well under pressure was key." Looking ahead, Tiafoe is set to face Cobolli in what will be their second ATP Tour encounter, this time in the nation's capital. The Italian, who recently dispatched Yoshihiko Nishioka with a solid 6-2, 2-6 win, arrives in Washington with considerable momentum. Cobolli is riding high after making his first ever Wimbledon quarterfinal appearance, showcasing a remarkable improvement since their last meeting. In fact, their previous clash at the 2024 Delray Beach Open was decisively won by Tiafoe, who limited Cobolli to just 6 games. But the 23-year-old Italian has clearly evolved since then. sharpening his game and gaining confidence on the big stage. Here's the part most people miss. Cobolli is no longer an underdog to be taken lightly. His development and recent performances suggest he might challenge Tiafoe fiercely on home soil. This matchup could become one of the more intriguing battles of the tournament. So is the increased speed of the courts a fair change, or does it unfairly favor quick servers and quick hitters? And with Cobolli's rapid growth as a player, can Tiafoe maintain his dominant local streak and make it to the quarterfinals in Washington for the 4th consecutive year? These are questions worth watching closely. What do you think? Are faster courts enhancing the excitement of the game? Or are they taking away from the longer tactical rallies that many fans love? And who's your pick, the hometown hero or the hungry challenger? Drop your thoughts below and let the debate begin.